Okay. Okay, so when you're doing a zipper, you want it to be on the outside, right? So like whenever you flip the zipper, this part is what's showing. So you'll want to put the zipper face down, and then this is the lining fabric, and you'll put it face down over the top too, and like make a sandwich. Okay, so now it's on the machine. I am just using a regular foot, so you can use a zipper foot if you want, but you don't have to, especially if your zipper is too long, because then this part's not even going to get in the way. So you just sew a line down it. I'm going to try this one-handed. I might have to just go off. Oh, I can't reach my... Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay, so there's that side sewn. If you open it, you can see that that would be the one side. There's your zipper. So your fabric that you want facing the outside is in the right place, and then your lining is the right way. So, okay. So fabric is called like the right side and the wrong side. This is the right side, the pattern side, the pretty side, and then this is the wrong side. But if you're watching this, it's probably because you don't know how to sew. So I'm just saying like up and down, like face up and face down. So anyway, we'll open this up, and now we're going to do the same thing, but for this side. And I'm going to use this for the outside, and then the matching for the inside. Okay, so now you have the outside and the inside. So I, like, this is too flimsy for me, if, like, just to make a bag out of. I don't like it, so I put a interfacing in between it. For this, for the little ones, because this is a smaller size, I use just a piece of felt, like from the Walmart, and then I cut it in half. So there's one for each side. For the bigger purses, I use a thicker one, but if it's too thick on the small ones, I feel like it's just too bulky. So to put that in, what I do, because I also like to top stitch up here, so it lays flatter. So what I do is open one side and put the felt in there, close it up. Let's fold it over now, but close it up and then flatten it out and sew it. Okay, so you'll smooth out both sides, like smooth out the inside and smooth out the outside. That way it'll be nice and flat. And then you're going to put this in the machine, and you're just going to do a row of stitches across the top. So then you get this. So typically when you top stitch, I mean, some people like it contrasting, but you usually want it to match. But I am not. I'm using white thread, and I'm not going to switch just for this. So, and then there's the inside. Everything's nice and flat. Now all of this is uneven and stuff, and that it doesn't matter, because like, it'll fix itself. So I like to make a little like a little thing to hang onto, or to clip something else onto, and for that you need just a strip and a D-ring. So you're gonna sew this on each edge, but leave the bottom open. Okay, so once you get your little guy sewn, fold them over your D-ring, and then pin them down. So we're gonna open this. We want the top 2 layers. So you'll open your zipper up, just pull it down here, but since it was longer, we, didn't have to worry about it at all in switching presser feet, especially because now we're just going to push it down in there. Okay, so here we are. Like I said before, it didn't matter that it was uneven because, well, this is still is, but it's too long, it doesn't matter. But once you trim it up, it is even. It's just, in the process, it doesn't look even. It's all wonky. So what you're going to do is you're going to sew down, across, and back up the other side. This is a plastic zipper. I have the zipper pull right here, and the metal pieces are on the outside. So you're just going to sew right over the zipper. Did I say metal? I don't know what I said, but this is a nylon zipper. With metal zippers, I don't use metal zippers because I don't know about sewing over them because I'm afraid that my needle's going to hit it and break, which it can do with nylon zippers too, but like apparently I've never had it happen, but that doesn't mean that it can't. So then you'll have this, you leave the bottom part open. You could actually sew just where there's a little gap. I just leave the whole bottom open, but you could do it either way. I leave the whole bottom open because it's easier to turn the thing for me. So that's what you're going to do. We're going to turn it inside out now. So we left the zipper open, so you can see all the way down in there, and you'll just grab the bottom and pull it out. So before I'm trimming my edges or anything, I'm going to pull it inside out, make sure that everything looks right, that I caught all the little hardware and that my zipper's aligned and all of that. And then I'll pull it back out and trim all of this stuff down and then turn it again. Okay, so I turned it, everything looks good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my corner. What I like to do in the corner is, I don't know what it's called, but you just take your bag, open it up like that, and then flatten it down so you have your corner, and then you just sew the tip of the corner, and then it makes it where your bag has more shape, I guess. So when you're sewing over this corner, it has a lot of bulk, and what you can do is push in that little guy right there whenever you go to sew, and when it starts to get to the bulk, it helps it go up and over. It helps your foot be set to a bigger bulk. Okay, so once you got your bag all turned, you're going to push the lining back in, and you'll see that it's longer than it needs to be. So just gauge how much you need to cut off, and then you can either cut it or you can just turn it under and hem it. So instead of cutting it, I'm just going to roll it under. Okay, I had it. But you basically just roll both sides. You can iron it, you can press it and then sew it, but you really don't need to. If you have both hands, you can pretty much make it look good. So there you can see that I've sewn it, and I'm just gonna push it all in, and there you go. Okay, so here's the finished project. We got the Cheshire Cat on that side. We got Alice in Wonderland fabric on this side. And then this teapot fabric on the inside. But it's not teapot fabric. It's actually a watering pitcher. A watering pitcher, not picture. So, but anyway, it's cool. I feel like it's close enough. So, there you go.